Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Code Switching 2020. Today I want us to do grade 10 mathematics, looking at simultaneous linear equation. So I'll be recording this video using English after a number of requests saying that I must explain my videos in English for everyone to understand. So without any waste of time, let's get into the video. So when we talk about linear equation, how does one define linear equation? A linear equation is an equation where x has the highest degree of 1. In most cases, we get our linear equation from y equals to mx plus c. So this is an equation of a straight line. So we say it's linear because of the degree of x is 1. So how do you solve simultaneous equation? We have 3 methods of solving simultaneous equation. The first one is substitute, second one eliminate, third one is equate. But today I'll only be focusing on how to solve simultaneous by substitution. So what do they mean when they say simultaneous equation? They are saying if we have 2 functions, let's say this is our Cartesian plane, and we have a linear function like this and a second one like this. So what we are really trying to find is the point of intersection of the 2 graphs. The 2 graphs intersect at point A. So we are trying to find the coordinates where the 2 graphs intersect. Hence we are solving it algebraically, or you can solve it by drawing the graph. And your graph must be to scale so that you'll see the x coordinates and the y coordinates where the graph meets. So let's try to solve simultaneous equation. Let's say now we are given 2y equal to x plus 2. The second equation is 3y equal to negative 4x plus 12. So the first thing that you must do when you solve simultaneous equation is you must label your equation. So you can choose which one you want to label it equation 1, which one you want to label it equation 2. Then let's say this is our equation number 1. You make dashes, you put 1 inside the brackets, which represent equation number 1. Then the second one, you make dashes, then you put open brackets to write 2, close brackets. Then this says equation number 2. That's the first thing that you must do. You label your equation. So the second step that you do when you solve simultaneous equation, you check for the variable. It may be x, it may be y variable, where the coefficient is 1. The variable with the coefficient of 1. Let's take example. Here we have 2y, meaning the coefficient of y is 2. Here we have x, the coefficient of x is 1, and we have constant 2. The second term, on the second equation, we have 3y, the coefficient of y is 3. Negative 4x, the coefficient of x is negative 4, and a constant 12. When we look at the 2 equations, the equation where the variable is 1 is in equation 1. Then what do? You write. You say in. You don't say in, you say from. Because we are going to create equation 3 from equation 1. You say from equation number 1. Meaning from equation number 1, we are going to create equation number 3. Meaning you are going to take the constant to the right hand side so that x become the subject of the formula. Then when you transpose to this side, it becomes 2y. Because of it was positive 2, when you transpose it to the right hand side, it becomes negative 2, will be equals to x. Now x is the subject of the formula. Then you label your equation 3. You say this is equation number 3, which was from equation number 1. Just making equation 3 has a mark. Then after, what do? You're going to substitute, because of you're solving x by substitution. You'll write substitute equation number 3 in equation number 2. If you have created equation number 3 from equation 1, when you substitute, you don't substitute it from on equation 1, you substitute it on equation number 3. Meaning when I see x, I'm going to substitute 2y minus 2 in equation number 2. Therefore, I'm going to have 3y will be equal to negative 4. Where I see x, I substitute 2y minus 2. You open the brackets. This is 2y minus 2 plus 12. Correct substitution is very important. Correct substitution. So since we created our equation number 3, we have substituted correctly. Now we simplify. Everything is in terms of y, meaning from now on we must solve for y. You're going to write the equation 3y will be equal to negative 4x multiplied by 2y. Negative times positive is negative. 2 times 4 times 2 is 8. We are going to have negative 8y, negative 4 again, multiplied by negative 2. Negative times negative is positive. 2 times 4 is 8, meaning it's plus 8. Then you bring down 12, becomes plus 12. Since we are solving for y, and we have y in both sides of the equation, you are going to transpose 8y to the left hand side. Then it becomes positive 8y plus 3y plus 3y will be equal to 8 plus 12, which is 20. 8 plus 3, because of the like terms, 8 plus 3 is 11. Then we're going to have 11y will be equal to 20. Since we are solving for y, we will divide both sides by 11, both sides by 11. Therefore, y will be equal to 20 divided by 11, which is 20 over 11. So, because now we have got our y value, we need the x value, so that our coordinate will get the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So you can substitute the y coordinates either on equation 3, 2, and 1, any, then you get the x. So since already on equation 3 we make x the subject of the formula, you will substitute your y value in equation 3. Then you write down, you must state where you have substituted your y value. Then you're going to say substitute y, which is equal to 20 over 11, in which equation? In equation number 3. Therefore, x will be equal to 2, where I see y, I substitute 20 over 11 minus 2. Minus 2. Then at this point you can take your calculator. You're gonna multiply 2 open brackets 2 over 11 close brackets all minus 2. Then you're going to get 2 times 20, it's 40. 40 over 11 minus 2, you're going to get 18 over 11. So therefore it means the two function will intersect at 18 over 11 and 20 over 11. That's where our two function will intersect. So let's do a quick review of what we have done. Number one, we said a linear function has a degree of 1, meaning we are dealing with a straight line, and a straight line is given by the equation y equals to mx plus c. This is a linear function. So we are saying if we are given two functions, where function number one is 2y equal to x plus 2 equal x plus 2, and equation number 2 is 3y equal to negative 4x plus 12. So we said the first thing that you must do is that you must label your equations. Then you take the first one, you say this is equation 1, this is equation number 2. Then another step, you check for the variable where the coefficient is 1. Then when we check the two equation number 1 had a variable where x, the coefficient is 1. Then we transpose 2 to the right hand side, it becomes negative 2. Therefore x became the subject of the formula. Then that's how we created equation number 3, by saying x equals to 2y minus 2. Then we labeled our equation, we got equation 3. After x as a subject of the formula, you substitute x in equation that you did not create, equation 3, which was equation number 2. Hence we said substitute equation 3 in equation 2, meaning where we see x, we substituted 2y minus 2. Then 3y was equal to negative 4 open brackets 2y minus 2 plus 12. Then we solved for y by simplifying. For negative 4x multiplied by 2y, we got negative 8y. Negative 4 multiplied by negative 2, we got positive 8. Then we dropped down 12. Then we added 8 plus 12, we got 20. We transposed negative 8 to the left hand side, we got positive 8y. Negative 8y. Then we got positive 8y. Then added by 3y equals to 20. Like terms, 8 plus 3 is 11y. Divide both sides by 11. Then we manage to get our y value. Then once you get the y value, we need the x value. Then to get x coordinate, we substitute. You're right, substitute y equals to 20 over 11 in equation 3. But at this point, you can substitute it in any of the equation that you want to substitute. Then you solve for x. Therefore, where we saw y, we substituted 20 over 11. It was 2 multiplied by 20 over 11 minus 2. Then when you punch on your calculator, you get 18 over 11. Then we said, what does this mean? It means our graph will intersect at the 2 points. Will intersect when you draw the two functions. Will intersect at this point, which is 18 over 11 and 20 over 11. So on our next video, we will deal with how to sketch the two functions or solve them, or how to solve simultaneous equation using graphs. So that will be all for the day. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please subscribe, and go to Code Switch in 2020. I thank you.